Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. I've been doing this for 50 years and I can tell you exactly what you need to know. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice, for 4 decades this August. I will be doing this 50 years. Many of you have looked at my videos because you've seen me on national TV. If you need to see those interviews or see me in a coat and tie, which is rare, my office is across the street. I just do my videos at home. It's just more comfortable here. I like everyone walking behind me, distracting me. Yeah. Anyway, at the end of the day, I have a whole team of former IRS agents. Check my website out at 777irs.com. You can always book an appointment up there on my website on the Calendly app. You can just go ahead and do that whenever you want. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you. Oh, by the way, I do these videos for 3 reasons: to inform you, to educate you, to give you IRS insider information, and really so you don't get ripped off. Today I'm going to talk to you about a subject that many people call me and says, can I change my IRS agent? They're real jerks. This guy's an asshole. This person's nasty. This person's this or that. The sad answer is you really cannot do that. When you're assigned an agent, a local agent, by the way, at the service center, let me just retract this. When you call a 1-800 number, every time you call the 1-800 number, you're going to get somebody different. I'm just letting you know. Many times I would call there. If I don't like the tone of the person, I hang up. You never know what call center is going to answer. It could be California, Florida, New York, where you ever know who's going to pick up. You don't like them in ACS, hang up the phone and call again. But locally, if you're going through an audit, you have a revenue officer, a revenue agent, appellate agent, you cannot change that person assigned your case unless they've done something wrong. And you can document that. Many times people just don't hit it off with an IRS agent, and that's really sad. It's happened to me many times. I worked there 10 years. It happens to all of us working there. For some reason, you just really don't hit it off. So what do you do when you come across an agent that you really can't work with? I've been asked this a lot, and it's kind of near and dear to me because I understand the feelings that you have. I really do. And what I'm going to tell you, you're probably not going to want to do. But a lot of times, being older and wiser than I was, I'd probably call the agent a separate call having nothing to do with this, with the case, and say, listen, I just want to tell you, I think we've hit it off wrong. I'd like to start over. What you do not want to do is attack the agent, tell the agent's a jerk, and go after the agent. A lot of times, whether you did anything right or wrong, to be apologetic to that person many times works. If you have any anger or you come across any other way, it's just not going to work. So what I would do, I would just say, hey, listen, separate call. Listen, I think we hit it off wrong and I want to go ahead and let's start over. Many times the agent's going to say, well, I don't think we did. But what you may do is soften the heart with that. If that does not happen, I do go ahead and I would tell you to call the manager and let them know that you are not hitting it off with this agent. The agent said this and do this. You have to keep this in mind. The managers just can't keep changing agents because you don't like an agent. You're going to have to be stuck with that agent. But if you have documentation that agent, the revenue officer, revenue agent, appellate agent, whoever's working your case, was working outside the authority or became abusive or had a bad attitude to you, you can go ahead and do that. Keep in mind this, though. This is a two-edged sword. That the manager may talk to that agent and say, hey, this taxpayer said this and this. Now, many times, 9 out of 10, they are not going to change the agent, and you're going to have to still deal with the agent you're working with. So you have to be very careful. So if you're going to the manager, go there with good, solid information, documentation, missed calls, things they did, and allow them to go ahead and see what your agent's done wrong. If not, you are stuck with that agent. I'm sorry to tell you this. The only other thing you can do if you're dealing with is get a representation and let the agent. Many times when we represent people, it's a whole different light, because they know we're former IRS agents, so we don't take crap. The only way you're going to get out of this is have someone else do your representation. I'm sorry, and here I am. Anyway, that's the truth. Anyway, I gave you the best information I could. How about giving me a subscription? YouTube loves those. I only like them because YouTube loves them. Helps move us up just a little. I try to give you the information you need. If you want me to do a YouTube, shoot me a comment. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you.